Greetings, dear viewer. Pregnancy with twins means that you've had a double blessing and double joy as well. But at the same time, it means an increase in the risks and troubles that you're exposed to during pregnancy. So if you're pregnant with twins, you must be very careful. A woman who is pregnant with twins needs more folic acid to help prevent birth defects. A miracle is something that happens without anyone expecting it. The miracle makes people astonished and marvel. Today's miracle is the woman who gave birth to 17 twins. In the beginning, there was a woman named Anushka who worked as a cook in a restaurant. She makes pizza professionally. She's a very good cook. One day, while Anushka serves pizza to the customer, he thanks for saying, "I come here every week to eat the pizza you make. You are a very special cook." She thanked him, "Have a delicious meal." "Thank you." In fact, it's clear that this man is very fond of Anushka. He talked to her and asked her to meet after work, and she was happy with that and she agreed. They went to the cafe and talked together. He expressed his admiration for her, telling her, "You have very beautiful eyes. Let me introduce myself. My name is Albert and I work as an accountant. How about you?" She replied, "My name is Anushka. I've worked as a cook in the restaurant for 3 years after my father passed away. When my father passed away, I had a great responsibility that I am responsible for the expenses of my sisters and mother. So I work, and I'm happy with my work. I have a dream, which is to have a restaurant where I make pizza and people come to me." He told her, "You're a very beautiful girl." They had a wonderful time together. After that, they went out a few times more and each time they were more attracted to each other. Albert decided to confess his love to her, telling her, "I like you very much. I admire everything about you. I obviously fell in love with you." She was very ashamed and replied, "In fact, you are not the only one who has fallen in love, because I am too." Several days passed and Albert proposed to a new skin of Mary. She's very hesitant, and the reason for this is evident in her saying to him, "I love you very much, but there's a reason why I can't get married now, which is that I am the only one responsible for my family's expenses. If we married, will you help me? Will you make me work?" In fact, Albert is a very stingy and lazy man. At first he didn't know what to say to her, but he thought, well, and said, "I will help you. Don't worry." She thought that she had finally found the one who would support her and could spend the rest of her life with him. They married and their wedding was so wonderful, understood dreams of having children, but apparently it took time. She's a late pregnancy. She's sad about that. They went to the doctor and the doctor said to her, "There's a problem with the uterus, but in any case I will give you a pregnancy stimulant drug that will help you get pregnant quickly and safely." The medicine is very expensive. Albert refused to buy it, telling her, "I don't have money to buy that medicine." She replied, "You know very well that I want to get pregnant. We must buy it because it's very important for pregnancy. It's clear that you changed after marriage and became someone else. You even didn't give me any money to buy anything." He angrily replied, "I told you I wouldn't buy it." She replied in anger, "I will buy it with my money. But now I'm surprised because before marriage you promised me that you would help me with the expenses, but you did not." He didn't say anything. Several months passed and Anushka finally found out that she was pregnant. She told her husband, and he was very happy at first. But when they went to the doctor, he was shocked. The doctor noticed that there was something very strange. Saying something is very strange. There is a miracle happening in front of me. I can't believe this has never happened before. You are pregnant with 17 twins. It's really a miracle. Anushka and Albert were shocked a lot, but Anushka is very happy about that. She said, "The doctor, is this dangerous?" "I don't think so," said the doctor. "Obviously they're in good health." The doctor added, "You should take medicines regularly. You should take care of your health. You should not eat fried foods a lot. You should take injections regularly. You should sleep well. You should eat proteins and vegetables daily. You should drink 10 glasses of healthy fluids such as water, milk and juice on a daily basis. You need to take folic acid daily. You should not drink alcohol. Come here again next week. What happened with you is a miracle, and you should be happy about it." Anushka and Albert returned home. Albert's face is pale and yellow. He's very shocked and doesn't know what to do. As for Anushka, she said to him, "I noticed that you are shocked, and so am I. But I have hope that we will be able to overcome any difficulties together. God has given me 17 children and I will take care of them. But you must be with me and help me." He replied, "I don't have money for all these kids. I can't do anything. I'm helpless and needy. I have 17 kids. I can't take responsible for all of these." She replied, "What do you mean? Are you going to leave me alone?" He replied, "You should think, well, now I don't have money for all these kids. I have to travel to work and save the money and come back to you. There's no other solution." Anushka was very shocked by what her husband said. Her husband abandoned her because she gave birth to 17 twins. Albert traveled abroad, leaving his wife, who is pregnant with 17 twins. Anushka is in a very bad psychological state. She's also very tired. She doesn't know what to do. She feels lost and alone. Her mother and sisters help her, but it's not easy at all. One night Anushka felt very bad pain and went to the hospital, and it was clear that she was giving birth to her 17 twins. At that time, she screams and is in pain. The doctor's distressed by this because it's never occurred to him before to perform a serious operation like this one. The babies kept coming and coming and coming and coming. It was truly a miracle, and the doctor said, "It's incredible. It's a miracle that a woman gives birth to all these babies. I think I'm going to have nightmares about this day for a long time. This was my last delivery for a very long time. I'm taking a vacation," he added, laughingly. Anushka became very famous. The woman is totally annihilated the former world record for the most babies in a lone pregnancy by giving birth to 17 babies. She has chosen the name for the boys with an obvious continuity of thought: James, Jacob, Jared, Jarvis, Jason, Jeffrey, Jeremy, Jerome, Jesse, Jimmy, Joaquin, Jonathan, Jonas, Joseph, Julian, Jimbo, and surprisingly, Darth. She received the Ideal Mother Award and was honored by the state. She became very rich. Was hosted on a TV show, and the announcer said to her, "Welcome. Today we have the first woman in the world to give birth to 17 twins. What happened is a great miracle. Welcome, Anushka. Tell us a little bit about yourself." Anushka said, "First of all, I am very happy because I'm with you today. My name is Anushka. I worked as a pizza chef in a restaurant. Years ago, I married a man whom I loved very much, but he left me alone as soon as he found out that I was pregnant with these 17 children on the pretext that he would not be able to bear this. Now I can't work because I'll raise my children. I'm so glad the Lord gave me these angels. At first I waited a long time to have a child, but the Lord rewarded me because I was very patient. Every woman should not be sad because of late pregnancy. You should know that one day you'll be pregnant and have the most beautiful children." Anushka brought 6 maids to help her take care of the children. Anushka decided to make her dream come true. She received an award from the state, and they honored her and took money. She decided to open her own pizza restaurant. She actually did it with the money the state gave her. She loves her children very much and takes care of them. She sleeps with her children surrounded by her, describing this feeling as comfort, safe and secure zone. Anushka raised her children well and took great care of them. Many years have passed, about 20 years, and we find that Albert returned to his country and entered a restaurant by chance to eat pizza. He suddenly found Anushka in that restaurant, and he ran to her and said, "Where are you? I've been looking for you for years." She said, "I'm the owner of this restaurant. I raised 17 children without you. You are a coward because you left me, and your children have become strong men. Some of them became a doctor, and some became an engineer, and all that I became stronger without you. Remember when I told you that I would fulfill my dream and have my own restaurant? I did that. You are a frustrated and selfish person. Do not come here again. My children are my life. They don't know you because you never asked about them. I will never forgive you." Albert felt remorse, force and loss. He regretted what he did so much. If you liked this story, Then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with friends and family.